Sue here from Sue's Online Kitchen. I hope you're having a good day and you're not being too flustered and bored with your life, stuck indoors every day, not being able to go anywhere, visit anyone. Great, eh? Anyway, I hope you're doing some research about that. Enough said. So today I want to show you how to make a nice soup with these split peas. So I have these yellow split peas which I've soaked overnight. And I thought I would just make this for a change because I bought a bag of split peas the other day and I just thought I'm going to make some soup, and I just have not tried split pea soup before. I don't know if you've tried it. Apparently between the yellow and the green ones they have the same nutritional value, but apparently the yellow ones are milder tasting than the green ones and less sweet, so that suits me fine. So in front of me I've just got all the ingredients together. I've changed a few things as normal because I didn't have everything that it said to have, but as I'm always saying to you, just change things out, it doesn't matter, okay? So the ingredients, I've just got it off the internet, this particular recipe, calls for 1 large onion, so I've just got a medium-sized onion, that's fine. 2 cloves of garlic, so I'm using 2 teaspoons of my garlic puree instead of 2 cloves. Oil for cooking, it said a special measurement for how much olive oil to use, but I'm like, well, it's only for cooking it in, so you just put a little bit in the pan. You know, about 30 mils. I'm using sunflower oil, not olive oil, you can use that if you wish. Then it says 3 carrots. I don't have any carrots whatsoever. I used them all the other day for something else and I haven't bought any more. So I'm just going to use these odds and ends which I've got in my fridge. So I had a bit of broccoli left from the other day, half a pepper left, and I had a few mushrooms. So I'm just putting those in instead of carrots. And I do actually have some celery, so I will be putting this 3 sticks of celery in. Okay, and then so just use what you've got in your fridge, like I've just said. I've got these odds and ends, and that's what I'm putting in my soup. And then it says, well, use more split peas than what I'm using, but I've already done these, and there's 350 grams here. I just weighed them. Split peas, which I've already soaked overnight, okay? And then 600 mils of stock. It said to use more stock, but I think with this recipe, you just have to keep an eye on it. And if it needs more stock, then just make some stock up. I don't have any stock cubes, by the way. I've only got Bisto gravy granules. So what I've done is just made a very watery Bisto stock. And it says to use chicken. So these are chicken, Bisto granules. That's what I'm using. If you've got a stock cube, then you could use that. And then, hello again. So before I cut the onion, I thought I'd better tell you what the rest of the ingredients are. I sort of zoomed ahead there and forgot half the ingredients on the table. So anyway, it also asks for some salt. So there we have the salt, some pepper. And then it said to add a bay leaf. And then some smoked paprika, a teaspoon. Right, I don't actually have any smoked paprika, but I did have in my cupboard one of these little packets of Smokehouse barbecue smoked, which is basically like smoked paprika, and you just put it, when you make a wrap, you just sprinkle it on. So I'm using that instead of smoked paprika, which will give it that smoky taste because it's like pea and ham soup kind of thing. But we're using some bacon as well. So we're using, I've got 2 rashers of smoked back bacon here and also some pancetta here. So the pancetta is 100 grams and this is 120 grams. So 220 grams of pancetta and smoked back bacon. You can just use smoked back bacon if you want. You want that smoky taste, okay? This is like pea and ham soup, but a sort of slightly different. Pea and bacon and pancetta soup, okay? But you need this smoky stuff. So if you haven't got smoked paprika, but you have one of these packets laying around in your cupboard, you know, that's what I've got. I bought this ages ago and I don't even know what, I was going to put it in the fajita, I think it was. But that's what it's for, but you can just use that, okay? So as long as it's got a smoky taste, it doesn't really matter. So let's carry on cutting up our onion. So we're just going to slice the onion up And we're going to get that put on straight away, okay? And then the next one is the celery, and we want to saute these, okay? So we're sauteing all the vegetables to start with. I've got a saucepan here as well, because I'm going to transfer each thing into the saucepan. I'm just doing it in a pan so you can see me cooking it. Makes it easier, because you can't see anything in the saucepan. So I'm just cutting up the celery now. So you just want to slice it up. Don't go too mad. Just slice it up. You don't need to cut it into tiny little pieces. Because this soup, you can either blitz it at the end so you don't have any bits in it, or you could leave it like as a chunky soup. Okay, it's up to you. But I'm going to see what it looks like, and I might do half and half, like half blitzed on one day. I reckon this will last me a couple of days. Just keep it in the fridge and then use it again the next day. Because when I make something, I usually make more than enough. And then what I'm going to do is just cut the pepper up. So I'm just using whatever I had left. So you can do that, or you can use what it said, which was 3 carrots, but I didn't have any carrots. I'm not running out to the shops just to get carrots because I'm making a soup. The whole point is soup is to use whatever you've got laying around in the fridge. That's what I'm doing. So I'm just going to chop up the broccoli and the stem as well. So just cut it up quite small. But remember, you might want to blitz this, or you might just not want to blitz it. It's up to you. And I will see what it's like when it's done, whether I want to blitz it or not. Okay, smelling good. So in here we've got our onions, our celery, and our broccoli, and our pepper that I put in there. In here you would normally just have your onions, your celery, and your carrots. I've also got some mushrooms here, and I'm just going to add those to it as well, because they're just left over from something I made the other day. I don't like wasting food. I'd rather make it into a soup and use it all up rather than it go rotten in the bottom of the fridge. So I always make a soup. If you've got any leftovers from something you made, don't waste food. It's really, really bad to waste food, okay? And during this hard time that we're going through, you don't want to keep going to the shop. So just use what you've got at home. And then go shopping after you've used up everything. That's looking good. Look, that's looking really nice and colourful. Looking good. So with this soup, with the stock, you might just want to keep an eye on the stock. So just add water. Just keep adding water. And then if you need to add some more flavour later, not that I think you should, but if you need to, then add some more flavour to it later on. But I'm just using, first of all, 600 mils of this, what I've made up, which is a weak stock made with gravy granules, okay? So I'll be back in a minute when this is almost cooked and we'll get on to the next bit, okay? Hello again. Right, Sue's back from Sue's Dog Run My Kitchen, and I just want to show you, I've just sauteed all these vegetables. So they're done now, and I'm just going to tip them in this saucepan. Okay, so I'm just tipping them in the saucepan, and then I'm just going to put a little bit more oil in the pan. Just a little bit, you don't want too much, you don't want it too oily. So I'm just going to put a little bit more in the pan. And while I was gone, I cut up the bacon and the pancetta, so you just want to chop it up, okay? So I've just done that. So I'm going to put that in the pan now, okay? But for this, I'm just going to stir it up a little bit first. You want to try and break it up a bit so it's not all stuck together. Right, so we're just cooking that off, and then to this I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of my garlic puree, or here you could add your 2 crushed cloves of garlic. Right, and I'm going to put the salt and pepper in now. And just stir that up. Smells lovely with the garlic. So it'll only take a few minutes. Smells really, really nice. And now I'm going to add the smoked paprika, or my smoked dressing, what I'm using. And I can always add a bit more of this if it doesn't smells or taste smoky enough. You can always add another teaspoon later. So don't worry, you can always add more. But start off with a little bit and then see how it goes. Right, it smells really nice. Right, while that's cooking off, I'll show you what we're doing with this. We're just going to put in our peas, which we had soaking overnight. So remember, with these dried split peas, you must soak them overnight before you use them. So I'm just putting them in now. This takes quite a long time, this soup as well. It's not quick. It's quite a long time. Probably it's about 2 hours it takes to cook it thoroughly. So make sure you cook this in the morning. You can always put it in a slow cooker, and by the time you come to the afternoon it should be done. And then put your 600 ml of stock in here. Remember, you can add to this, which you probably will have to, as the split peas start cooking and absorbing the liquid. You'll probably have to add more liquid. And it also calls for 1 bay leaf. But don't worry if you haven't got any bay leaves. Really not that important. I think I'll add 2. They're a bit tiny. Maybe even 3. They're like bits of bay leaves, not whole bay leaves. But you don't have to add those if you don't want. Just remember they're in there. So this should naturally thicken by itself. And then you're just going to leave it on the cooker on a slow simmer for about 2 hours. It might take even longer than that. Or less, I don't know. I've never cooked this before, so this is a new one. I don't know how long split peas take to cook, but it does say about 1.5 to 2 hours. So I'll have something else for lunch. This won't be a lunchtime one today. Not like some of my other recipes where I make it for lunch and it's really instant and quick. Right, so I've cooked off the bacon now with the smoked paprika and the garlic. It smells amazing. I'm just mixing that in there with those now. And then all I'm going to do is just put this on the cooker. I'll bring it to a boil first, then turn it right down, and then just keep an eye on it. I might have to add a bit more water than that because it's already looking really dense. So I might add another 200 ml of just plain water. And just keep an eye on your soup. And try and use a heavy bottomed saucepan as well, because you don't want it to catch. Alright, so try and find a heavy bottomed saucepan. Or you could just do it in a slow cooker. So I'm going to leave that on to boil and then to simmer. And I'll be back later, halfway through its cooking process, to let you know how it's doing and how much time we've got till it's ready. Okay, so I'll see you later. Bye for now. Bye. Hello again. Sue here again from Sue's Dog Broth Knife Kitchen with the last instalment of the split pea and pancetta smoky bacon soup. Right, so the soup has been cooking for about over 2 hours now, and it looks absolutely delicious, and I did taste it and it tastes amazing. I just want to show you actually what it looks like in a bowl. Okay, so you can actually see what it looks like. And there it is. It has lots and lots of lovely things in there. So if you want the ingredients for this particular soup, if you leave a comment below this video, I will put the ingredients up for you. It has a really nice smoky taste and it's got loads of crunchiness in there. You can have it like this with all the bits in, which I prefer, or you could blend it. So you could blend it so it's nice and smooth, or you can leave it with all the lovely crunchy bits and stuff in there. So it's a really, really, really nice soup. It tastes amazing. And it's a beautiful colour. It's just a really nice yellowy colour. It's really lovely. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave me a thumbs up if you did. If you didn't, well, go on to one of my other videos. I'm sure there must be something that I can tempt you with in one of my other videos. This is also very low carb as well. There's nothing carby about this, and very, very filling. So this sort of smallish bowl would probably fill me up for sure. So please leave a thumbs up and leave a comment below. And also, if you want the recipe, leave a comment below. Please tell your family and friends about my channel, and please subscribe to my channel. I would really much appreciate any subscriptions or anybody who has any interest in any of my videos at all. So thank you for watching, and bye for now. Bye!